Dr. BBL is giving himself the BBL through one of those complicated contraptions. Like he knocks over a domino and then does anesthesia, and like everything falls down and a wheel turns and it cuts open his butt cheeks.
No anesthesia. He's like, I did it raw.
He did it raw in the mirror.
People tattoo themselves.
He did it raw backwards in the mirror.
What's up, man?
What's up? I'm just checking to make sure I'm not on mute.
Yeah,
That's a
we made that mistake before.
unfortunately necessary check to make every time.
Unfortunately, but it's a good mistake to make when we're not famous.
Yeah.
Not that we're ever going to be famous, but when there's less people watching.
Yes.
I don't want to
Thank
come
God
off as
we've had.
pretentious.
I think we need 4 or 5 years of podcasts to iron out all the mistakes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
4 or 5 years. Wow, this is precarious. I know it's a good job. Whoa.
Ooh. That is pretty delicious, though.
That is quite delicious.
So there was this comic at the mic I was doing today, and her last name is Doctor.
That's a fun last name.
And she was telling me she has doctors in her family. And so that means someone's showing up for surgery done by Doctor. And it's like,
was
I
she
would be
saying
suspicious.
this on stage?
No, like her name on the sign up. I was running it was, such and such doctor. And I'm like, oh.
That's an interesting name.
If you're going in for a surgery, like, oh, he's the best in the land, Doctor. I'm like, what?
You need a doctor.
I'm like, is this a cartoon character? Is this?
I mean, I wonder if you're just like your whole life you're assuming you're going to be a doctor.
You have to.
Yeah, it's like it's got to be on your
if
mind.
Your last name is electrician. You can't be an accountant.
That one's way. I mean, electricians make good money though. But it's like if your last name was criminal, you just have to be a criminal. Electrician's a tough job.
Dangerous criminal.
Yeah.
Very.
Johnny Stuntman, a name like that. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to be a stuntman.
Yes. Although I'm suspicious. Or like if you're Johnny Sins.
Well, so what I was thinking is, what if this is her stage name?
I didn't.
Like, and then your joke could be like, I
with
have
her for a second.
there's a family of stones in my life.
Well, I was hosting the mic, and after she got off, I tried to do a joke about Doctor coming to do. No one laughed.
Yeah,
I thought it was so. It feels like
like
I'm getting surgery in the Simpsons universe. Like, what is?
She didn't like joke about it when she said it. Like, there's doctors in my family.
No jokes. She even when I was talking about her beforehand, she's like, "Yeah, I wish I had jokes for that." I'm like, "Your last name is Doctor."
Are you kidding me?
I'm like, that's something. Doctor's hilarious.
How has she never thought about that with her last name, Doctor? And she comes on stage as blah 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 Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on that. Start writing some material.
We're censoring her name as though A, anyone watches this. B, there are a ton of comedians that go by the name Doc, with last name Doctor.
There's got to be only one, I imagine.
Only one, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's the Adam Ray does Dr. Phil, but it's usually a first part of the name. Not
there's a male nurse.
I bet you there's a Love Doctor comedian out there or
something.
Yeah,
the Doctor,
but not like Sarah Doctor.
Nurse John. There's Nurse John is a comic, and he does his whole set in his scrubs with a stethoscope around his neck, and does like I guess I have never seen it, but I can only assume it's nurse jokes. If it's not nurse jokes, that's very misleading.
I was gonna say, or he's just like really looking for some sympathy points. Yeah, just like, I just worked a 12-hour shift, but now I'm doing this because I love you guys. I didn't even have time to take my scrubs off because I've just been saving lives, so you feel more inclined to laugh.
I thought it would be funny if he did his whole set where it's just self-deprecating that he's a male. It's like Rodney Dangerfield, but instead of I get no respect, he's like, but I'm a male nurse.
So what do I know?
What do you expect? Yeah.
I saw have you seen the Tommy No Breaks or Timmy No Breaks?
Mm-hmm.
I saw him on something before Kill Tony, like I think a stand-up or something, like online, and it was a good bit, but it was like that bit exactly. But it works. I saw him when he went back on a second time to Kill Tony.
Very
it was
funny.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
It was. He's like Andrew Dice Clay. But
yes.
Now.
But like
a little bit more.
The first time they were making fun of him, like, have you only seen Andrew Dice Clay? Or,
oh, okay. I didn't see that.
And he just buckled down. He did not.
Yes.
He was like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Is someone copying me?
It's got to be a fun bit to do. You get to talk like.
Yeah. I went to his page and like that is just one of his. Like he does
Oh,
You
really?
can find clips of him talking normal. Like that's not.
I have not heard any of those. I thought it was full force.
Well, he's leaned into it hard since his success in Kill
I
Tony.
see.
But if you scroll back a little,
He's scrubbing all his other
yeah, he's
characters.
like, I've always been this. And he ends all of his videos. He puts them into AI, and so the last 4 seconds are just whoever's in the video pouring milk on their faces. Which is kind of funny. It makes me laugh. It's like normal clip, just the last 3 seconds, they all pull out milk gallons and pour them on their faces.
And it's AI?
It's just, very obviously AI.
Okay.
Like, funny.
Low grade. I feel like that's the best version of AI when it's so obvious.
If you're going for comedy, I think
yeah.
so.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you're trying to like deceive the nation.
Yeah, not good. Not good for fake.
What is the word deep fake? Is it just because it's like so deep and so good? Is that what it means?
No, deep fake is when you're just.
I know what a deep fake is.
Oh.
Why the word deep fake? Because it's like.
I think because it looks so real. Because everything's real about the video. They
what does that have to do with
the
depth?
faces. It's the size of the penis in these pornos. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, like, is there a shallow fake? Like, is that the
It's a very specific category on Pornhub.
shallow and fake?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Shallow real. It's just the small penis category. Shallow real. That's funny. I thought, as a gag, would be a funny gag website is TikTok, but for porn. For premature ejaculators or whatever, you only need 30 seconds of the video. You just.
I'm pretty sure I've seen the ad on the hub.
It exists.
Yes.
So it's just like TikTok.
And
like
I think it literally said like TikTok for porn. Like that was
great.
you've lost this
someone beat me
race.
to it.
Yeah.
But I think they might not have the angle that it's for premature ejaculator. I think that's funny.
Well, I don't know if a lot of people. I remember back in the day. I don't know if it is still. But comedy used to be like a category on the hub.
Really?
Yeah, and it was like comedic porn. So
what is that entail? Like, are they doing one-liners? Like what?
It's like they're dressed up as like the Simpsons characters, but like in real life, and then like it's like super.
Or are we having sex, or am I sticking my penis in a train tunnel? Like,
yeah,
what is...
there's a comedic flair to it all. Like it's silly, but they're banging by accident kind of thing, which is like most porn.
Yeah, it's a lot of porn.
Yeah, but it was like even more so.
Yeah,
I remember trying it. I was like, oh sure, when I was going through the categories in my younger years. Much. Like, I remember being home like before college. I want to clarify for any ladies
before college. This is not.
It wasn't like
once you get a little more educated, you move on from the comedy section of Pornhub. That's
from the get go. Even as I was basically a child, is what I was inferring. It was like not. I'm like, this isn't what I'm here for.
It's like, for when you're feeling horny and sad.
Yeah.
You want to be lifted up a little bit as you watch. It's like
I'm not trying to get bummed out by all this stale ass porn. This weak. I mean. Porn, no one's there for the lines. That's what I'm saying. Like you want.
No one.
Some people are there for the story.
But
like, who wants to laugh at the story?
Yeah.
When you're trying, I guess I don't know. It's a category for a reason. I don't know if it still is, but I imagine they don't get rid of categories on the hub.
I'm sure they do.
They just keep adding more.
Didn't they? I heard
they got rid of
a few years ago
of videos, but it was like because of underage.
I think this was like years ago, or a couple years ago. They had barely legal. And they got rid of that as the tides turned on.
Well, that one feels safer than comedy. I'm saying
legal.
I'm sorry.
Safer how?
Safer.
They're obviously playing with the line. She's barely.
I meant safer to get rid of, like a good call. But there seems like no reason. No,
I'm like that's the most dangerous one. It's like minutes from being a pedophile.
Yeah, that's definitely bad. And they removed a bunch of videos because they had to like start verifying everyone on the hub. So. They took off, I think, there were like 8 million videos on it, and it's down to like 1.5. Something. So it was like 90% of their fucking videos. That's bad math. But.
I heard a funny joke the other day. He's like, I stopped watching porn and I finished. I watched it all. Made it through all bajillion hours.
As he was saying that sentence, 1,000 videos were uploaded.
More. Yeah.
It's. I mean, it is Pandora's box at this point. Like, there's.
I know this comic, and he does OnlyFans. And he does like they make me giggle sometimes. I'm not subscribed to his OnlyFans,
dude. I was literally about to.
I'm not
like,
subscribed.
What?
But he posts his Instagram story, and I follow him on Instagram, and it'll be like tasteful nudes on a city bike, and it's like him. You can't see his dick. It's just him naked on city bikes in like he's got real long hair, like in majestic poses in front of a skyline.
I mean,
creative.
I bet you though that it's such a slippery slope because someone. DMs him and was like, "I'll pay you $500 for the full dick version."
Oh well, he might be doing that on the real. I haven't seen his real page, so I'm sure there's an extended
You're like,
cut.
You couldn't see, he has like a sticker above it. It's like, click here to see more.
Yes.
See the whole picture on.
But just know, if you ride a city bike, there's a small chance someone's bare ass was on that.
I mean, I think that's probably one of the better, not the better, but there's a lot worse asses, I imagine. Just like homeless ass.
Maybe. I don't know too much about his ass, if I'm being honest.
Well, that's a good point. You said he has long hair. He could be dirty.
Yeah, that stereotype
as a long-haired gentleman.
You're slowly getting dirtier as your hair grows.
It's harder to wash your hair when it's longer, for sure. So you wash it less.
But it's butt cleanliness is, I think, what matters here.
Sure, but it's it's like a general. If you see some like long-haired dude, I guess it depends on the state of their hair. But if it's super like wrangled, you assume this person probably hasn't showered today.
Yeah. And
showering is like the main way to get clean in our modern.
High on the list of cleaning methods.
It's probably number one. Were baths bigger, or do we just take less baths, you think?
Baths were bigger because not everyone you need like good plumbing for showers to get the water pressure and whatnot. But baths you could do, like my father did it. They would heat up a kettle on the stove, dump it in a barrel, and repeat until it was full.
I guess I was thinking like when we were kids, but I'm sure it all kind of...
Oh, yeah. As a child, I mean, it's just because you're getting bathed. I feel like it's easier to bathe a child than to shower a child.
Well, I guess I was wondering, like, are baths as popular as they were in 2000s as they are 20 years ago? Or less people bathing?
I don't know.
Because I feel like you said, it started off in the 70s, 60s. I bet you baths were popular still for water pressure issues.
I have no sense of this.
It's a good question. It's something to bring up.
It is something. Well,
something
I know
the people aren't talking about.
I know that if you lived in East London in the 1950s, you probably were not showering. That's as far as my knowledge goes.
Yeah, I feel like we're as clean as we ever were as a society, and that involves showers because it's definitely cleaner to shower than to bathe, right?
Yeah,
it's got to be.
It must be. You're not soaking in your own stuff.
Piss.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, you can't pee in the bath.
But back to the porn for a minute. Maybe I brought this up before. I went to a party a couple years ago, and on the TV screens, on all the TV screens, the girl throwing the party had clown porn on.
What?
And which you would think would fall under
Comedy?
the comedy category of Pornhub. No.
Super serious?
Sensual clown porn. Where they have on the red nose and the makeup and the big hair, but like they're really... For real. It was stuff like that. It's like they essentially took it off with their mouths. Like, weird. Because like she's like, oh, haha, clown porn. And then I'm like, well, now everyone here's horny. It's like just regular sex, just they have clown makeup on.
So they weren't wearing like full suits? They're naked?
No, it was like, yeah, they're... admittedly, I got there late. I missed the beginning of the video, so I don't know for sure. But when I got there, all that was left was clown makeup, hair, nose, and like for some reason, Christmas lights were involved.
I guess that's like the clown's sexy.
Yeah, like the lady was wrapped in Christmas lights, and he was like sucking on some of the Christmas lights, which is weird.
Were they having sex?
I guess eventually.
I
tried not to be the guy sitting there actually watching the porn. You know,
people are walking by. You're like, Jesus,
yeah,
come on, I'm
busy.
I'm watching.
Here, yeah.
Can we turn up the volume, please?
Yeah, that was.
I was gonna ask, was it just one movie of clown porn, or was it like, all right guys, another one, we got the version 2?
At least a couple different videos went on.
Damn. So she has a collection.
They were long. These were not from Porn Talk, whatever we just discussed.
Porn Talk?
The TikTok for porn. What Dick Talk?
I don't remember. It's called like Fuck Talk or something.
It's got to be. Dick Talk feels like it's right there. They had it. But yeah, that was interesting.
Where was this?
Just a comedian threw a party, her birthday party, and she just like...
Was it on brand for
her?
Yeah,
no, admittedly, I'd heard her talk about clown porn before. Okay. So I was like, all right, I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
It's kind of on you for being surprised.
For showing up. But on all the TVs. And I'm like, all right.
Every TV?
There are only 2, but what are you going to do?
It would have been weirder if she set up a bunch of... Like, there were like 5 or 6
additional
in her...
TVs.
Yeah. There's that one bar that I've been to that plays porn on like the grainy TVs.
Really?
In the Lower East Side, yeah.
Oh.
I've been there twice. I thought you were with me once.
You went back again? And I don't think I've ever been to a bar that played porn.
It's like they're on like VHS TVs, and it's weird porn. It's like nipple clamps, like whipping, like looks like a dude's in a dungeon kind of thing.
Maybe this does sound familiar.
It's black and white, if I'm not mistaken, as well. Like it was odd, but I have been there twice. The second time I went there, we got there and I was like, oh fuck, this is the fucking porn place. Like, I kind of tried to remove it from my memory after the first time.
But your instincts take you back. You're like, I remember enjoying this place.
It's never been my choice. All right, I've been going, but I do think it was the same person that brought me there twice with different groups. But it was weird.
I was just thinking about just because you said black and white porn. Like, do you think that there was like silent movie porn where it's like they held up a sign like, oh yes, like, harder. He makes a funny face. Like, ooh.
I feel like probably not because there were like burlesque shows and stuff, and also porn wasn't really as prevalent when you could just go have sex with a prostitute pretty regularly as well. I think that was like if you were a sexual deviant.
But it was not easier to have sex with a prostitute then. I thought it was harder.
Than to watch porn? It was probably difficult.
Well, yeah, because there were no movies.
That's
porn
what I'm saying.
Is brand new. It's like fucking someone. There has to have been at least one silent movie porn.
I feel like as prostitution declined, that was like, there's probably a crossover where it was.
I thought it would be low then. Because like you could go to jail for adultery.
Well,
I imagine that.
Let's say 100 years ago, right? There were hardly movies, right?
So they're getting going, just like Charlie Chaplin's kicking.
Okay,
I think.
Do you think
1930s?
Poor people saw movies, or like even middle class, or like only the rich were seeing the movies?
I don't know.
I would assume it's the rich. Like it was probably still like going to the theater. It was brand new.
Maybe, yeah.
So I would think at that time, Charlie Chaplin's time, it would be maybe more affordable, but almost definitely easier to go and find a prostitute in the 30s because they were probably just
because there's only one porn existing.
Well, I'm saying like. Porn going to the there is only one porn in this world, but like
so you gotta coordinate showtimes.
Prostitution was probably easier than going to the movies at that time. Is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's probably pretty close to same.
Pretty close to same. Neither in New York City. Every year you see a big article. It's like every massage parlor in New York City is a brothel. It's like I'm like, oh my god.
They're so obvious about it too. They don't even hide it.
There's one between my apartment and where I work. I have to walk by every morning, and it's so obvious.
You have to walk by the extra 4 minutes to.
I have to walk by, go 3 blocks up, across, and then back down. No, but it's like, first of all, it's called like yin chain masseuse, and it's all just hot Asian ladies. But that's not what gives it away. What gives it away is that on the front door, it's all taped up except for a slit for eye holes to just look at the clientele coming in. And I'm like,
when they added the one in our building, they tore down the apartment next door, added a massage parlor, but the apartment next door had a door as the front towards like the street. They replaced that door. It was like the most laborious part of this project was to put a big glass window and a glass door. Like it was kind of nice because you could see in and it looked good. And then as soon as the massage parlor came in, which was the first business, they taped like a carpet or I don't know. Like they covered every inch of the glass door. It was essentially back to being a wall with a door. It was less. I don't know. It just was so silly. But now it's back to glass. The massage parlor did not last long.
But now nothing's taking its place.
It's been like 3 years probably, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah. I saw them moving things in like 2 weeks ago, a week ago. Like it's still in there. It's like a refrigerator. It's a huge box.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine something's coming, but it's going to be not fun. Maybe they're waiting for us to get out of here.
Where they need to keep things cold.
And they're just going to keep knocking down on this whole side. That would actually make sense.
What?
Because like they took out, there's only 4 apartments on this floor, and they've taken 2 of them out, turned them into whatever the space is going to be, like a storefront. It's us and the guy next to us left, and we're up in February, and they might just throw some insane number at us. We'll obviously say no, and then they turn us into a fucking super massage parlor.
I was gonna say, it'd be funny if the brothel slowly takes over the apartment building. You got to take an elevator to your brothel room, whatever.
Well, they could almost just like put a industrial door, or even like seal off that hallway and make it like 2 separate things. Like you don't have to have. I feel like it's more lucrative to have a business, probably. Then tenants were paying like nothing. We're all lawsuited up, baby.
I admittedly do not know the logistics of running a building.
Nor do I.
This guy today, I keep talking about, I just hosted a mic. That's why it's all on my mind. First of all, many short
Congrats, dude.
men and tall ladies. I do it every Thursday. Many short men and tall ladies at this mic. But one of the dudes was saying he's getting limb lengthening surgery.
Like for real?
On his legs. And it's crazy because we do that.
What other limb would you get lengthened?
It'd be funny, arms. Yeah. I don't know. Do you want to literally be a knuckle dragger? I don't know.
Getting my ears.
But the way it works, if you a listener want longer legs, is they snap your legs, the bones, they put them just like an inch apart, and then they put metal rods to hold them there so that your bones grow that extra inch to reform. And then
can you just
taller.
keep doing it? Every year you go back?
Although I imagine each time you do it, your legs get a little flimsier.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be.
Eventually, you're like the guy from SpongeBob Bones of Glass.
Every day I break. What does he say?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like every morning I break all my legs. Every afternoon,
I break my arms. It's a good scene.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how short is this guy?
He's pretty short, but I will agree with him. He's suited for this surgery because his torso is normal sized. His legs are small. So I'm like, okay. For real. It's large, short.
I guess I hear what you're saying, but is an inch going to make a difference if you're 5'4" up to 5'5"? Is it going to be like,
for
damn?
Him, that's a whole world of additional women that he could speak to.
Is it? I guess.
It's an inch. I bet there's a lot of women in that inch category.
There's, yeah. No, it must
But
be.
I think if you're short and you're disproportionate, it's worse. I think. You want
it's more of like an aesthetically pleasing 5'5".
Because you look at him and it's like his shirt is just as long as his pants. You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's like that.
So he's just long, bodied, short
normal
legs.
Body, short legs. It's what it looks like.
Huh.
His head is the right size for his
He
torso.
should go for maybe his legs are looking for this. When the bone breaks, they're gonna be like, oh fuck it, this is our time to shine. They should go for 2 inches, 3, crank it.
Really do it?
Well, I mean, his torso's so tall. Maybe they his legs were just waiting for this kind of a situation to show what they got. They're ready to sprout. So I think 3-4 inches. That's a difference. Going from 5'5" to 5'9", 5'10", that's a whole new world right there.
They have to break his legs in 7 places, 1 inch for each, and it's just you could do other parts too. Break his fucking forehead. But then it's at that point, why would you break his
they
forehead?
They permanently give him an extra inch of hair,
so
and they're yeah, you're taller.
Someone's going for the Megamind look. They they go for brain injury.
That would be so annoying. They just you go for this leg lengthening surgery. They're like, it didn't really work out, but we made your feet extra thick. We grew your neck an extra inch.
Yeah.
I feel like legs is the best place to get an inch without it looking
second best.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. If you're 5'5", would you rather go from it depends on what you're working with. If you have a 2-inch penis down to up to a 3-inch.
That's true. It did seem.
But if you're 6 to 7 inch or 5'5" to 5'6", that's a tougher question.
It is tough. I don't know.
Everyone sees your height. You have to get the girl with your height first, and then you can disappoint her with your
then you disappoint her once you've lured her in.
With your deceptive height.
And then she has to keep sleeping with you so she doesn't seem like she's just a hoe sleeping around. Yeah.
That's a shallow fake. That's
yes. That's a shallow fake.
Fucking full circle.
Full circle back. The shallow fake is where you fool them. I don't know. Dude, lots of girls will tell me that they can tell a guy's penis size by looking at him. And I'm like,
no way. Maybe.
I'm a little suspicious because they're always like, well, you would have had to check your answers a bunch of times to figure out if you're accurate.
She's got the numbers.
Yes. That's a trial and error process.
You have to
figure
slept
out.
With at least 1,000 guys.
That's not some born intuition. You have to check your work. You say he's got a small you got to go check to prove you're correct.
No,
so
you're
that's
right, dude.
Yeah.
That's a thorough job.
I want a woman that can't tell the difference between dude's penis size by looking at him.
I would like them to have some idea, but I don't want.
Really?
I don't know. Do you want a woman who's never been with anyone?
All right, it's not like you have sex once and you're like, well, now I've got it down. It's like, no, now you know for a guy that looks just like that. One type of guy, you put a little check mark next to
yeah, well, what if you were working with a team of women?
You're pooling results.
Yeah.
It's a collaborative effort.
Exactly. If they really...
That would be interesting.
Like a sorority over the years has like taken a picture of a guy, added him to the wall, included his measurements, and then they have this like spreadsheet of knowledge. And so you just study the sheet, and she's like, yeah, I have a good sense because I trained.
She's deciding, she's looking at Tinder profiles. She's referencing an Excel sheet to be like small, big.
She's plugging in your numbers.
Because you would think height correlates with member size, but I don't know if that's a strong correlation.
I think it's probably one of the more, but like they say feet size and your hands. There's like a lot of
there
other
are some
things.
tall people with tiny feet.
Yeah, like
I've met them.
And you're kind of like, damn, I wonder if you're packing schmeat. You know?
Can we Google, is the feet thing true? Can we give that a Google?
Can't we just assume it is?
Well, I would love to know if someone's checked this.
Yeah, you're right. Does big feet actually mean big meat is the first Google, you fucking freak.
It rhymes.
No, there's no scientific evidence to support that big feet are
correlated. So that doesn't mean
AI.
It's not true. That means that it's just never been checked.
Which is, they've probably checked it. Let's go to the measuring tape. 2 Canadian doctors measured the height, foot size, and slightly stretched, weird, penile length of 63 men. The length of the penis was linked to both height and foot size, but the correlation was pretty weak.
Okay. So there's a little lift there, but not much.
65 guys. I mean, 63. And what does slightly stretched mean?
Because they're like pulling it a little.
But not too hard, please. Only slightly.
Yeah, the guy's like, I can get another centimeter out of this. Just let me yank.
Oh, in 1999, the Korean researchers measured the lengths and circumferences of 655 Korean men's flaccid penises, as well as the size of their feet. They found a weak correlation between the penis and the circumference of the penis. What?
Between the what and the what?
Oh, the length of the penis and the circumference of the penis.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, like a chode.
Yeah.
But not with any other measurements. The circumference was also slightly correlated with height, weight, and the length of the third and first toes in order of strength. What the hell?
Very interesting. All right, so if you're Korean, the foot penis myth does not work.
All right, and
this is what we know for sure.
This seems like the last one. In 2002, a study from the University College Hospitals in London measured penises and foot of 104 men and found no correlation whatsoever. While the results may be the most discouraging to guys who like to talk up their 16-size shoe at the bar, they did have one of the best introductions of the studies I've read. The penis appears in virtually every aspect of life. What?
That's the best one he's ever read?
The best that he's ever read in my science writing days.
It's his first day. It's the first thing he read.
Matt Sonic. This article was written last year.
The problem with
That's
this,
the best he's ever read.
The problem with these studies is you got to look at the feet size of the guys doing the study. Are they biased? If they have tiny feet, they're on a mission to prove that there's no relation
whatsoever.
Yeah.
And then, the clown porn thing gets even scarier if it's true.
Yeah, that's clown.
Like, that is terrifying.
Intestinal injuries for that.
Yeah. I feel like that's why clowns are almost a little scarier, because they have all these big feet, big penis energy. Maybe.
That's why children are scared of clowns.
Yeah, because their meat's so large.
They know.
You remember we were in college and like the clowns were showing up in people's backyards and shit? What the hell was that about?
I don't know. Pretty cool though.
Was it like promoting a movie and then it just got out of hand because people started doing it?
It's around when it came out.
Yeah, I think
then
it
people
was.
were like, it was just on everyone's mind.
And then, obviously people started just doing it independently.
Yeah.
Because it's not hard to find a clown mask.
You need to go to clown school.
Yeah, that makes sense. You got to learn to juggle and like.
Well, I know, but I always figured it's
mostly
like
juggling.
I guess I don't know. They teach you how to walk in big shoes.
Good of.
Like, what are they teaching you?
Cramming into small cars.
Yeah, the positioning for small cars.
I'm sure it's like a lot of balloon trickery. Because you're doing the inflatables, but they're like swallowing and fucking, they do a lot of shit.
Funny.
And then
your girlfriend comes home, your apartment's full of balloons. It's homework, babe. You're making dogs. I don't know. It's just
clown school's kicking my ass, babe, and you're not supporting me at all. I mean, they do a lot of. It depends on your level of clown. Because I feel like some of them ride like unicycles and juggle and do like flaming shit,
Yeah,
but other ones are
they get their doctor clown, their doctorate in clowning.
Imagine your friend doctor becomes a clown doctor. She's doctor clown doctor. No,
I don't think you get another doctor. You don't get to. You just for every PhD you get another doctor to your name. I'm Doctor.
And you're trying to figure out if her first last name are both doctor or if she's just a really good doctor.
I do think that's so funny. If my doctor was named Doctor, I would probably ask for a new doctor. I would be like, give me...
Why?
Because I'm like, I don't want this Looney
Nepo
Tunes
baby
version of a doctor. Like, I want someone that didn't just ride the coattails of his own name to this position.
What if they just like went by Dr. Doc or something like that?
Dr. D.
Or Doctor. Doctor.
Doc Squared. We're bringing in Doc
Squared. What if
Squared.
they just went by Doc? That would be pretty
Doc?
sweet.
But also,
what's up, Doc? We're deeper into Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it's deeper in Looney Tunes. And it is weird. If your doctor comes up to you, he's like, hi, I'm Dr. Finkelstein. Call me Doc. I'll be like, what? Call you Doc?
Call me Big Daddy Doctor.
Yeah.
It's true.
Doctor could also, he could go by Double Doc.
Double Doc is kind
Double
of sweet.
D?
Double D. But that, I mean.
He's got to be a plastic surgeon. But then it's again, I'm in here for a surgery for Double D's being done by Dr. Double D. Like, that's not...
Honestly, though, like Dr. Miami, that's not his real name, but he's known for fucking giving you the BBL.
Yes.
So that's like a Dr. Double D might have a name for himself.
I would trust Dr. Miami to give me a BBL more than I trust Dr. BBL to give me a BBL. Dr. BBL.
But you only say that because Dr. Miami's established.
Okay, but Dr. anything.
His name isn't really Dr.
If
Miami.
your name is the thing, I'm always like, well, what is?
Well, it's because he does it in Miami. He gets everyone in Miami ready. That's
yeah, but he's not doing Miami on people. He's doing them BBLs.
So they can go to Miami.
Which I guess is very Miami. Yes, very.
I truly believe he like was doing BBLs and people named him Dr. Miami. They were like, dude, you're who everyone comes to before we go to Miami, and that's how he got his name. And he was probably like, we're fucking rebranding. We're going full Dr. Miami. He's probably the most successful plastic surgeon in the world. Maybe.
Again, you look at me like I'm like up on the.
I'm looking for like a contest. You're like, no, Dr. Switzerland.
Yeah, Dr. San Francisco. Dr. LA.
Dr. LA.
Dr. Los Angeles.
Most famous plastic surgeon.
Gonna be like the guy from Snipped or Cut or whatever that.
Top 5 in the world. Oh, not Dr. Miami. Well, I guess these are probably like.
And these are like
the best.
Yeah.
Dr. Julius in Chicago. He looks cool as hell. Dr. Steve. Wow, they couldn't be more opposite. You want to see Julius and Steve?
Also, Dr. Steve is you can't look cool.
Well, Dr. Steve Teitelbaum. That's a name you trust.
And what is this?
Dr. Justice Few. Julius Few.
Okay, Dr. Justice.
William Adams. Dr. Alan Matastro.
None of these are as cool as Dr. Miami.
Where's Dr. Miami?
He might be.
I probably should say.
These are the guys that do the best job. Dr. Miami is the guy that's famous, you know. He's not the...
I bet you the other plastic surgeons hate him.
They hate Dr. Miami.
Dr. Miami, real name. It's probably so. Yeah, Dr. Michael Schlauser. No, it's Salazar.
Salazar?
He gained fame for his social media presence and particularly on Snapchat. Oh, no. Maybe we were hyping him up.
What, he's targeting kids?
Oh, wow. He doesn't look like I would expect him to look.
Yeah, I was expecting he can have a fade and big sunglasses.
I was just expecting him to
regardless of ethnicity.
More
that's
ripped
what I expected.
With like a BBL.
So, yeah, you got to rep your own work.
Come on.
You come in, you can't get a BBL from a flat ass surgeon.
You're not getting a tattoo from some blank ass dude.
Yes, from a blank canvas.
I think he's funny though.
Be funny. He's like, so you're probably wondering what the finished product is going to look like. Well, wonder no more. Turns around.
Oops! I dropped my notebook.
Yeah.
Oh, Dr. Miami.
Dr. Miami. I know I'm in good hands.
So if Dr. BBL had a fat, juicy BBL and he was like, did this myself, no anesthesia.
Then you're like, are you named for how good you are at giving BBLs or for your own BBL?
It's true.
Because you definitely didn't do it to yourself.
Dr. BBL just has a BBL. He's like, I am not a BBL doctor. That is for my juicy booty.
Dr. BBL is giving himself a BBL through one of those complicated contraptions. Like he knocks over a domino and then does anesthesia, and like everything falls down and a wheel turns and it cuts open his butt cheeks.
No anesthesia. He's like, I did it raw.
He did it raw in the
people
mirror.
Tattoo themselves.
He did it raw backwards in the mirror.
That's how good I am. Dude, if he told me he did it himself, reverse in a mirror, and it looked good, I wouldn't believe him, but
It'd be really funny for a BBL doctor to just do one cheek, and then they could do a before and after for people with their flat ass.
They're that dedicated to the craft.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're like, my left cheek is you now. My right cheek is you next week.
after we come to an agreement
Also,
here.
plastic surgery is terrifying. Like, if you ever have it, a family member of mine has had plastic surgery, and it looked like they were in an abusive relationship.
I
like,
do recall.
It was just like, oh my God. Imagine your whole body's a bruise.
Yeah, I mean, even like a nose job, you look pretty fucking rocked afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's usually just a lot of bruising for a couple days, but those first couple days, you're like, oh, hey.
Yes.
The mummy from
Nuts.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Like, it is pretty ridiculous how much plastic surgery people get, and it comes to a point where it's like so obvious.
Yeah, and it doesn't.
I mean,
the more you get,
the more you get.
I feel like the
exactly.
first one or two surgeries, you're like, this made me look amazing. Diminishing returns after that. It steeply
Do you
declines.
consider Botox plastic surgery?
No.
It's just like fillers, right? I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. Do you think circumcision is plastic surgery?
I mean,
Kind of.
kind of.
Kind of.
Well, I guess there's more of a. Is there a reason to do it?
Circumcision?
Yeah, like
Yes.
there is exactly.
Can confirm there is. As a recipient of adult male circumcision.
It's so nice that you're open to talk
It's
about
funny
that
to like
now.
specify male. I didn't have my clitoris removed, but it's
Have we talked about your adult male circumcision
I
before?
don't know, maybe. I did
Do you
get
want
it.
to talk about it?
Open up?
Tell Doctor
release,
Doctor how you
tell
feel.
Doctor.
Doctor.
I had there are certain medical conditions that require circumcision, or at least that's your best option.
Or you had a horny ass doctor.
There are other options,
It's
but
like, dude, you got to do this. You got to send us pictures every week.
he's like, but let me just check. It's like, who knows? You might. I have to see it to know. But it is nuts. It's imagine this. It's the sensitivity afterwards. It's like your eyeball is in your pocket.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
That's the sensitivity it feels like. It is terrible. Every erection is hell and hurts so bad. You cannot.
How old?
22.
Oh,
You cannot touch yourself for at least 6 weeks.
damn.
Physically. You can try. You will try eventually, but you will not be successful. 'Cause there's stitches.
Yeah.
And it just like,
There's
it could hurt which leads itself to some very funny lines where you're like, come on, baby, pop my stitches.
Did you ever come close? Like,
No, not to pop my stitch. Because the moment they start to stretch, it's such pain. You're
yeah,
like, never back
I'm
down.
not hard anymore.
Back down. But I rode a motorcycle at the time, which is the wrong form of transportation if you just had your penis mutilated. Additionally, I coached high schoolers. And so I went from my surgery to practice because I was not in a position to have anyone fill in for me. And I did a whole practice. I didn't take a step.
Oh.
I didn't move. I stood in one spot. And I was like, yeah, I'm like yelling at, they're like across the parking lot. I'm like, all right, 50 burpees. I refused to walk. It's terrible.
We probably just lost like 8 subscribers. I'm cringing listening to this. I can't imagine. Couldn't you take a day off?
No, there's no one to fill for me.
You were having surgery.
Well, but whatever. I was fine.
They
I
would
was
have been
like, I don't
happy to
need-
miss practice for a penis surgery.
So again?
I'm sure your students would have been happy to miss practice for your penis
Okay,
surgery.
but also, you shouldn't talk to your students about your penis surgery. So they didn't know. They were just like, why isn't Eddie moving today?
Must have had a penis surgery.
Although, dude, I went twice. The first time I went, they got me all prepped for surgery, and they gave me this stuff to like prevent nausea. 'Cause I guess the anesthesia causes nausea sometime. And then I guess like, it also scared me a little. The previous circumcision wasn't going well, so the doctor was in there for too long, so long that they had to postpone my surgery. And so now now I'm loose, having been knocked up with stuff that won't make me nauseous. So I'm like, I guess I should try some wild roller coasters or watch something gory. I don't
Did
know.
you?
No, but I'm like, I'm wasting this anti-nausea medicine on a car ride home.
I'm sure it's like over the counter.
No, I threw an IV. Like,
Oh, well, they just gave you some. You could get anti-nausea medicine, though.
all right, but this seemed very official. I was poked with a needle. But yeah, I'm looking back, and I should have been more concerned. I'm like, well, how is he's messing up this? Because, like, I know Jewish guys do these with their teeth, no problem. Like, how is he?
They didn't use their teeth.
Yeah, they do. Very traditional Jewish people use the rabbi uses his teeth.
I did
It's
not.
it's a waning practice.
I
Admittedly,
thought they had a tool.
the there's some progressives. No, there are mostly it's the tool now, but historically it was teeth.
Wow,
Yes.
that's accurate. I'm thinking of, we talked about last episode, Squidward biting the burger with the. Yeah. You do it so good.
Yeah, you got to
dude.
do it gingerly if you're the
I
rabbi.
forgot. You had that good llama face.
What?
You would do what you just did. Yeah, you kind of look like a llama.
Okay, I think everyone you do. I think everyone looks like.
No.
No, you gotta go.
Yeah, you're like, yo, you got to do it like a llama.
I guess maybe I don't know. I never thought of it.
I'm telling
as
you
a-
from
a
experience. I
skill.
remember. There was
Oh.
that picture of you next to like an alpaca or something.
Yes, it was
And
good.
you guys looked like brothers.
My Instagram caption was "Alpaca are things."
That's pretty good. You knew this was before comedy was
Way
even.
this was a decade before comedy.
Wow.
Yeah,
If
looking back.
if you go to make it big, do you think you'll scrub your Instagram, like clean up some of the stuff when we were?
Well, that's from I deleted my Instagram in grad school. So I've only really had Instagram for comedy now.
Damn.
Like 1 or 2 posts before I started comedy.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's kind of a.
Now my whole Instagram is these dumb drawings that get 10 likes on my Instagram. TikTok loves them.
TikTok is
Instagram
much more,
hates them.
it seems like a better thing for TikTok.
Does
Like the music and the pictures, like it's just more TikTok format.
yeah.
People like reels on Instagram. Like
But when I
videos.
only get 19, I'm like, on TikTok, it's all strangers that follow me. On Instagram, it's like my friends and family. And they're like, we hate this. This is gross.
the like is just.
It's like, oh, I guess he's doing more of these, I suppose.
I try and throw the likes. when I
You
see
know,
them.
you hit me with the likes.
I'm
It's good.
loyal.
Well, I've been submitting them to the agents and stuff because I want to do like a little book. But the problem is all literary agents, they're like, write a 1-page summary of your story. And I'm like, that's not, well,
Is this like Chat GPT?
I'm like, there's no story
Yeah.
for this. I don't, so it's weird. Very
Are you
few.
reading? Are you looking at what I'm sending you guys? Like-
Yeah, well, no, that's like, they give instructions before you send it.
Okay.
And it'll be like, write a brief synopsis of the story, the main characters. And I'm like, all right, what if I
Main
just
character.
have 50 random drawings that I want to put together and sold?
Reminding me of like Fish AI's email. It's like, we love your
Yeah.
insert emotion here.
Yeah.
Like, what did they say? Like our storytelling and our
Yeah, yeah.
It's like what?
Storytelling and like sharp points or something like that.
Oh, so you guys have not seen a single episode?
Yeah, these 2 points down on the Moose Lounge.
Yeah.
That is correct. Maybe we missed out on $50 because they were answering us when we emailed back. It wasn't like
Or their AI was answering. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like it just didn't feel. Why would they send us $50?
they see the. Maybe they were being sincere. They really saw the.
They really do love our sharp points.
Yeah, sharp points on
Porn at the
porn and
bar.
circumcision so
Clown
far.
porn at the
Chlorine
bar.
porn,
Chlorine porn?
chlorine porn,
What is that? Like chlorine porn?
chlorine,
Corn and
clown,
clowns
corn,
wearing
porn.
eating corn?
Clowns and corn, porn. It's chlorine.
Clorn?
I don't know.
Clown's named Lauren.
Yeah,
It's hot in here.
it is. It is.
We
pretty hot.
are sweating for you guys because when the air conditioning's on, it's a little too loud. So for the quality of this episode, we're gonna
We want to make sure our astute points
are
through.
perfectly heard.
come through clearly
Without the slightest
our-
buzz in the background.
to our 40 listeners, half of which are just from the autoplay of the previous video.
Hey, at least they didn't switch us.
Yeah, they don't switch.
That's like
It's pretty good. We have like 22 hours.
That's
to watch
like
time,
our whole
44.
platform is like, please don't switch.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to turn us on ever, but just when we are on.
And the reason you know it's from the continued playing is almost all of our watch time is from televisions on
Yeah.
YouTube, which is like
Or
no one
maybe-
scrolls on to their TV.
Maybe we're like a family-friendly channel that, we're like Friday night. Guys, gather
Full
around.
family sits down to listen to us. I don't think so. No, I don't know.
My grandma asked me, she was like, are you doing a YouTube thing your mother said? I was like, yeah, you don't need to hear. I was like,
Yeah.
it's a podcast. Yeah.
That's what I tell my family. I'm like, listen if you want, but it's not for you.
No.
It's not for you.
I don't know who it's for,
Yeah.
but I know it's probably not my parents.
Definitely
my
not for you.
grandparents. My grandma, she actually just moved to New York, and she's got like a physical therapist somewhere in the city now, like a new one, because she has to go to no one. And she texted me like 2-3 weeks ago and was like, this physical therapist is so pretty and she's going to Switzerland. And I was hoping I could connect you two and you could give her some like travel tips, whatever. Because I went there like in the winter, like to ski though. Like I did nothing other. So I was like, oh, like Switzerland's great, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, she's really pretty. You two should totally talk. And I was like, oh, is she single and available or something like that? And she was like, no, she has a boyfriend.
Okay. So you have a couple hurdles to overcome here.
I was like, oh, Graham, that's like super nice. But like, how do you know she has a boyfriend? She's like, well, she did mention him, but he's not going to Switzerland. Must not be that serious. Like,
it would be funny if she's like, I love my boyfriend. But these recommendations for Switzerland have been amazing. I think
I'm ready for the next step.
This is the type of man I needed me. This après bistro I went to.
It's definitely funny because like I know my grandma who is only trying to like hook me up. Like that's always her mission with all the grandchildren. But I could just see like this physical therapist being like, oh yeah, no, I do have a boyfriend and I like him very much. Is he going on the trip? No, it's like a friend. Oh, okay. And so when I was like, oh, I think because she mentioned the boyfriend, it might be tough or something like that. And she goes, okay, so what's our plan? I'm like,
your grandma?
It's my grandma. I'm like,
how old is she?
Like 86, 87.
Still, that's so funny.
No, she's totally with it.
She's trying. No, it's just funny. She's trying to ruin this girl's relationship for you. She's like,
and this was like 2-3 weeks ago. So I was like, kind of laughing. I'm like, Graham, there's no plan. Like she's gonna probably date her boyfriend. I saw her last night because she just moved in, and I was helping her with some things, and then we were having a glass of wine, and she's like, so, like, how are things? And I'm like, oh, it's all about the city, and she's like, Brian, I think her name's like Elizabeth. She's like, this Elizabeth, let me tell you. I'm like, the physical therapist? She's like, yeah. I'm like, Graham, the boyfriend, I don't know. It just seems like she's taking. She's like, all right. And we kind of dropped it. She sent me her fucking LinkedIn profile today, or like her Google, like that. She no words, just texted me at like noon.
She's like, think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
She's very pretty, Grandma. She goes, yeah. All right. Just I appreciate it. No one's working harder. Where the fuck what are you doing for me?
As soon as I get injured and require a physical therapist, I don't care if they're married.
Yeah.
I'm setting you guys up.
Set me up, bro.
I don't care if they're
buy her flight to Switzerland.
Kids. She's the whole deal.
It is so hot in here, dude.
Yeah. No, I'm dying.
Yeah, no one works harder than my grandma for me.
That is funny.
We're at 46-7 minutes, so we could pivot to jokes.
Yeah, let's pivot to jokes.
Yeah. It's a quick episode for you guys.
Flying through this.
And I'm just sweating like a dog. I can't wait to turn that air conditioning on. Did Michael Stan write that joke that we were talking about that didn't read well? Because that would be my only request that I do.
He saved that one for later. There's 5 jokes here, so pick however many, if you want to do 2 or 3.
I'm gonna do. I feel like you read them just so much better than me.
Okay.
Did I get? Oh, you can trade if you want.
Okay.
I got
Tell
both
me
of yours.
if you can't read one of them, because I'll trade with you.
Would you write these in crayon?
Michael Raffone, I saw him. He was using a pencil today for some of these.
For some reason.
With pencil with no eraser. It's like, why use a pencil?
Yeah.
So I start then.
Yeah.
I baked my first cake yesterday, but I think I screwed up.
Wow.
And it says used. I baked my first cake yesterday, but I think I screwed up and used the wrong type of flour. The recipe didn't specify, but it tasted like grass, so I'm thinking I'll try roses instead next time. You're right. What did you think Microphone went through for the first time? Peonies?
I was thinking daisies.
Daisies for his first try. Just one, because it says flower.
Just flower.
Not flowers. A single rose.
But a single daisy is really going to screw it up. Nice hit, dude. Wow. That got my funny bone. I think me and my girlfriend would have amazing kids. With her looks, her brains, her personality, and my taste in movies, these kids would be unstoppable.
Feels like she's doing, her genetics are doing a
with
lot
her
of the
family's wealth and great genes
and my desire for her family's wealth.
And my go with the flow attitude, we are going to make some great kids. Ooh, nailed it.
Oh, I missed it. Nice.
You'll have to watch.
Lady and the Tramp sounds like the way a rude man would refer to his wife and mistress.
Yeah.
I
Probably
got
has
the lady
happened
and then
before.
the tramp this weekend.
I'm sure they switch off and off.
Oh.
In 2017, HBO released a documentary on the Olympic hopefuls. It's like, hey, check these guys out. They're not going to the Olympics, but they are super hopeful. But they kind of wanna.
Oh, but what?
But boy, do they wanna.
There it is. That sounds like it.
You want me to run that back?
Yeah, run that one back.
In 2017, HBO released a documentary on the Olympic hopefuls. It's like, hey, check these guys out. They're not going to the Olympics, but boy, do they wanna.
It is funny.
It is.
You know who else is an Olympic hopeful? Every 12-year-old that plays sports.
Yeah.
It's a very low bar to be an Olympic.
Every young boy, basically.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
like most young girls at this point too.
yes.
Fucking
Hey, even paraplegic athletes. There's all kinds of Olympics.
those
now.
are probably the most hopeful. It's true. The kids with the least amount of athletic ability are the most Olympic hopeful.
They need the most hope. They have to be. When people call Olympic hopefuls, it's usually a pretty reasonable goal.
Yeah.
It's like they're a few seconds off, or
It's like
they don't need to be hopeful. How about logistics,
Yeah.
not hope?
The Olympic realistics.
Yeah. I overheard my parents worrying about inflation, so I decided to oh my God. I just can't speak sometimes. I overheard my parents worrying about inflation, so I decided to surprise them with 100 balloons the next morning. My mom said we wouldn't have any more milk for the month, but I think it was worth it. It's kind of fun.
Inflation,
I like
you know?
it. Yeah.
There's potential in that realm.
Yeah, got you balloons also are inflated.
But also we have to file for bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Because of all the balloons I bought.
Jeez, all right, I'll give less balloons.
Fine.
Lower this inflation. We'll pop some of these.
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah, inflation, bad for the economy, great for hot air balloons.
Great for Party City.
Necessary for hot air balloons.
Fucking really phenomenal for clown porn, too.
Phenomenal for clown porn. You know what else is phenomenal for clown porn? Smooth rhymes.
And good times.
Here at the Moose Lounge.
Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.